So as I expected, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are absolutely full of Easter eggs. I was spoiled for choice because there are so many, but these are my 10 favorites. Number 10. Ducks and Sparrow. Since in Let's Go, Pokemon are much more widely available, the only trades in this game are for Alolan forms. But when you go into this house in Vermilion City, where in Red and Blue you could trade a Sparrow for a Farfetch'd named Ducks, you'll find Ducks there and its trainer says that they're going out to try and catch none other than a Sparrow. Number 9. Lieutenant Surge's autograph. In my last Easter egg video, I talked about the signature in the player's room, which I said probably belonged to Lieutenant Surge. Well, now we've got an Easter egg in Let's Go to match up with it, as Lieutenant Surge actually gives you his autograph after you beat him. I wonder how much that would go for on eBay. Number 8. Pokemon Mansion. The connection between the Pokemon Mansion and Mewtwo has been long known, with all of the journals scattered around documenting Mewtwo's creation. But in Let's Go, the bottom floor of the Pokemon Mansion actually has the laboratory where Mewtwo was created. It's really quite eerie, and if you take Mew or Mewtwo in there, then they'll have unique reactions to the machines. Interacting with the machines themselves will tell you that they look like they've been beaten from the inside. That's dark for Pokemon. Number 7. Game Grumps. It seems like someone on the translation team is a fan of the Grumps, since 3 of the Psychic Master Trainers are named Aaron, Danny, and Ross. It's really quite exciting seeing people here from YouTube get recognition on that level. Who knows? Maybe if I work really hard I might get lucky one day. I think if I were a trainer I would be a bug catcher, if there was a female variant of that class. I can dream. Number 6. References to other Pokemon games. There are so many references to older Pokemon games in Let's Go, it's ridiculous. Celadon Game Corner makes references to Pokken Tournament, either Troze or Shuffle, Pikachu's Beach, and the Balloons game is probably just referencing Flying Pikachu, but maybe it could be Dash. The game where you lead Pokemon toward a goal could be a few things, also Dash, Goal Push from the Pokeathlon, or just Go Park, take your pick. One of the upper floors of the Celadon department store also has posters for Pokemon Quest, and the copycat has it playing on her TV. Celadon department store also has a role-playing game, but not like you've got any time for that, ha ha ha. And finally on Game Freak's floor there are posters of the original Japanese Generation 1 box art, which I thought was pretty sweet. Number 5. What was his name again? I like things that make me laugh, and I stopped for a solid minute or so while playing because I was laughing so much with this one. Before you take on the Viridian City Gym, there's a scene in Professor Oak's lab with Blue, during which he says, "This is my grandson." What was his name again? Which is of course a reference to the name input screen from the previous Kanto games. Here it's played off like a running joke between the two, but Oak doesn't get out of it that easy in my books. But what about Oak's books? That brings us on to number 4, Pokemon Forever. So being real, I totally nicked this one from my friend Toby's video. I already had my list written up, and then I saw this point in his video and like, it's too cool for me not to talk about, okay? It's one of those that you can miss so easily. I'm not surprised at all that I didn't see it during my first playthrough. In Professor Oak's lab, there's a notepad that's the same as the one Sammy Oak uses. Sammy Oak being a younger version of Professor Oak from the movie Pokemon Forever. While this isn't the first time they've made references to the anime, this is probably the most obscure one that we know of so far. Please keep this up, Game Freak. Number 3. Communication music. In Let's Go, there's a theme that plays during communication features like trading, transferring Pokemon from Go, or for the Pokeball Plus. Let's have a listen. Sound familiar? I screamed a bit when I first heard this theme, because of course it's a redone version of the Pokewalker theme from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It makes sense that they would reuse this theme since the Pokeball Plus is essentially a successor to the Pokewalker. I took that thing everywhere with me when those games came out, so I heard the original theme enough for it to get burned into my memory. So hearing an updated version of it made me really happy. Number 2, a possible new region? So here's a very rare case of me putting on my detective hat and doing some sleuthing. So throughout my playthrough, I noticed this recurring map, but when you look at it, it doesn't look like any region so far. There's a similar shape on a globe on the SS Anne, and I believe that on this map in Fuchsia City may be a more detailed version of the bottom of the bigger island. But where is it? For 3 possible appearances, it seems like it would be one heck of a coincidence if it didn't mean anything. Game Freak have been far more gutsy in recent years for dropping blatant hints for the next game, so it wouldn't be unreasonable to think that maybe this could be the next new region? I might be biased, but I think it kind of looks like the UK. Who knows? I can dream for a UK region. Maybe one day, eh? And number 1 is... Draw me like one of your Kalos girls. Alright, I might be really reaching with this one, but it made me laugh so much that I couldn't not put it at number 1. On the SS Anne, one of the rooms has this man in a certain pose. And the moment I saw it, I immediately thought of the "draw me like one of your French girls" scene from Titanic, which is a pretty big internet meme in itself, but the fact that it's on the SS Anne of all places makes me wonder if it was intentional. This put me out for a good 10 minutes because I could just not stop laughing, and hopefully it might make some of you guys laugh too. So there we go. I know everyone and their grandma makes Easter egg videos these days, but I have a soft spot for them, so what can I say? There were far more than 10 Easter eggs in Let's Go, so I might make another video at some point if you guys want it. I've been streaming a little bit recently, and I have some new emotes on my Twitch, so if you're into that, maybe check it out. I drew them myself. Links are in the usual place. If you like to hear me babble and Pokemon, then it could be cool. I don't know how regular it's gonna be because I'll feel like streaming for a couple weeks and then just not do it for like 5 months, so it's a limited time offer. Go, go, go! Okay, thanks, bye.